25 years can also seem a bit of a blink of an eye, in which time has moved quickly, perhaps very quickly, to take the full measure of change. And it is occasion, therefore, that prompts reflection of how deep and how far progress has been made. When I consider Kosovo's democratic journey as being part of NDI, I see chapters as in a book that is still being written. The first chapter might be titled Building, bringing forward and into the open institutions of government, civil society, political parties, local government, the court system, elections in a multi-party system. Their formation was immediate. The pace was dizzying, and after a few years, the progress achieved was real. NDI was proud to help stand up the Kosovo Assembly, assist political parties, new and old, in their development, guide civic groups in their engagement with government, and support women and youth and minority groups in their political and social inclusion. The second chapter might be called Growing, in which Kosovo began to show its democratic character, deepening the Kosovo Assembly's legislative, representational, and oversight roles, improving election integrity, connecting Kosovo's communities in ways that respect diversity through tolerance and understanding. And in this chapter, NDI has been very proud to support women and their right to be equal at the table where decisions are being made through the Week of Women program, which I'm happy to say is happening today. So let it be known that when NDI celebrates, we are also at work. The Women's Assembly Caucus that Secretary Albright took so much care in helping to form in 2005, and how that caucus has pursued equality for women in healthcare, in education, in the labor market, and combated gender-based violence in politics and elsewhere. NDI has deepened its role at the municipal level, supporting grassroots advocacy by young people and supporting people, average people, connecting across ethnic and partisan and sectarian lines. And what we have seen in this chapter is really the formation of an organic democratic fabric woven into society.
Unlike the previous speakers, I've spent the past more than 20 years in campaigns, so I'm used to speaking to crowds that make a lot of noise. But I am sure that I will make my voice heard, because among others, that's another thing that NDI has taught me. So, Mr. Prime Minister, ministers, members of parliament, civil society, former heads of NDI, welcome back to Kosovo. Dear Nancy, dear Mr. Ambassador, and NDI partners. It's 25 years of NDI in Kosovo. Extraordinary in every dimension, indeed. It means that at every stage of the post-war period, we find the mark of NDI and traces of its legacy. A special anniversary for you, but especially a symbolic and meaningful day for all of us as well. On behalf of the citizens of the Republic of Kosovo and all of our institutions, thank you for your partnership, thank you for your trust, for your support and leadership through both the good and hard times. Honorable guests, the National Democratic Institute in Kosovo began its work in a very difficult post-war years. And from the very first days, it has become a fundamental pillar in helping to build democratic institutions and empower Kosovar society. Today, we honor NDI's mission, its legacy in Kosovo, and the vision that continues to live through every initiative and project it undertakes. At the core of this mission is the vision of the former Secretary of State, the late Madeleine Albright, an outstanding friend of Kosovo, who not only helped us become free, independent, and democratic, but a friend who strongly believed and the right of peoples to live in freedom and in peace. She never, ever gave up on Kosovo. No matter the disagreements from time to time, no matter the challenges in our path, she was a great believer in Kosovo. She played an irreplaceable role in advancing Kosovo's independence globally and, of course, helped us build our democracy internally. And her vision of a free and just Kosovo has guided us all and continues to guide the NDI engagements in our country. Over these 25 years, many distinguished individuals have left their mark in Kosovo through the work of NDI. Among them, many politicians, academics, activists who have helped us promote democracy, strengthen institutions, and improve the lives of our citizens. One of NDI's most notable initiatives remains the Week of Women, which has promoted the empowerment of women in public and political life and beyond. Through Week of Women, voices that did not believe themselves had the power or the capacity to be strong enough were strengthened in order to effect change, and they were amplified and empowered. NDI believed in them when they perhaps did not believe in themselves yet. Through this program, thousands and thousands of women from Kosovo have participated in activities that have empowered them to become leaders in their communities and bring about concrete changes in our society. Week of Women remains one of the initiatives that has had a transformative impact in my political journey as well.
We have a booklet here you can scan if you want to have download the ebook to see 25 years of history of us. Thank you so much, and there's drinks, and I invite you to the reception. And again, congratulations NDI on 25 years. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to NDI Kosovo on your 25th anniversary of making democracy work. It will always be one of the great honors of my life that I was able to stand with the people of Kosovo against ethnic cleansing and for freedom. Now, a quarter century later, Kosovo has done something amazing, maintained a full generation of peace, and given its young people what I've often referred to as the quiet miracle of a normal life. NDI has been with the people of Kosovo every step of the way, helping to build a transparent, accountable, and inclusive democracy. I know my wonderful friend Madeleine Albright was so honored to serve as NDI's chair. And during our visit to Kosovo together 5 years ago now, I saw how proud she was of the work there. She loved the statue dedicated to her in downtown Pristina, the many Madeleines named in her honor, and she deserved that happy day. But mostly, I saw how very proud she was of the advancement of gender equality and progress in democracy. I know Madeleine's work continues every day through the work that each and every one of you does at NDI Kosovo. And I'm so grateful for the strong leadership of my longtime friend and indispensable aide in the White House, Nancy Soderberg. So as you celebrate this milestone, I urge all of you to keep up your important efforts. We've still got a lot of fights out there of people who don't believe as we do in democracy, the rule of law, and restraint in the exercise of power. Together, you're building a brighter future for Kosovo and an example for our world. Thank you so much.
And one of the most amazing moments was a year ago in the summer. President Clinton and I came to Pristina. I have never been to a place where there were so many American flags and so many signs that said, "Thank you, USA," and people that were so happy with what we had done. And one of the great, wonderful moments was walking down the main street, holding hands with President Clinton, with people so happy about things. And then there's a statue of me. Fortunately, it is on a pedestal so that I look taller. And then we went to look at the statue of President Clinton. And what I love is that there is a whole generation of young women in Kosovo whose first name is Madeline. And so I'm very proud of the things that have happened in Kosovo. I fully support the independence of Kosovo. Democracy is difficult. It is always a journey. It has to be worked on all the time. It needs the participation of all the people and respect for each other. And Kosovo can't just be told, do it all by yourself. We have to continue to work together. And I'm very proud of the things that have happened in Kosovo, and there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, as there is in so many democracies.